Little review tonight of these Brogue boots on a nice white wedge sole from Arthur Knight. Arthur Knight is a store up in Northampton. They sell some big brands like Trickers, Chippewa and Paraboot, really nice brands like that. And they also sell boots that they source from Italy and brand up as their own. So these are Italian made. They are a really nice antiqued honey tan leather, really good quality leather, on a Goodyear welt with a white Vibram wedge sole. If you follow my channel, you'll know that I'm really into quality footwear. I've had a few great pairs of Brogues from different manufacturers over the years. I've also had boots from Redwing and Thorogood and Golden Fox, who also have a white wedge sole. So these are a combination of two of my favourite things in a boot, to be honest. A Brogue, I think, is just a really handsome style of shoe and boot. I really like the extra features and details that you get with a Brogue. I just think they look really good. I tend to wear Brogues in a formal office environment. That's probably traditionally not where they're found. They're not that formal a shoe, but I don't know, I think they're smart enough and they're good fun. I really like them. So a Brogue boot on a white Vibram sole, a white wedge sole, is absolutely fantastic for me. I think for these boots, the feature really is the sole. What you get with a Vibram sole is, first of all, a really lightweight shoe or boot. Traditionally, if you look at a traditionally sort of crafted Brogue, you'll have a stacked leather sole, and that brings a certain weight. You don't get that weight with this wedge. It is super, super lightweight. And that will bring about a couple of things during the day. A lightweight sole will reduce fatigue, and the wedge provides a really, really good amount of support where you'd normally have the cutaway from the heel. So in this midsection, I guess it's the arch, you get a hell of a lot of support. And if you're spending a lot of time on your feet, or you just like to have very comfy feet, a wedge sole is incredibly nice to wear. Wedge soles on workwear, so on your Redwings, stuff like that, it does all come from the American style of work boot for the carpenter, the guy who's going to be spending his whole day on his feet on the shop floor, and it just really eases fatigue. So having a decent wedge sole is really good if you're going to spend a lot of time on your feet. It looks really good, and I think it brings about a really stylish twist on a Brogue boot. I think it looks really good. This is a Vibram wedge, and having had a Vibram wedge on Thorogood boots, I can attest that they really wear well. Some wedges do tend to wear down quite quickly because it's a sort of lightweight polyurethane style sole. But these Vibram boots, or these Vibram wedges, wear as good as any wedge you'll find. So really good looking wedge, good styling, 5 eyelets, couple of speed hooks at the top there. So wearing boots, you've always got to unlace them a bit, and just having the top 2 closures as hooks really helps get those boots on and off quickly, as does the pull tab at the end. So inside you've got a leather lining. Well, actually, I've got a bit of tissue paper in there, tacked out, but a leather lining, leather padded insole, good quality soft leather lining. Having leather lining is really good on a sort of formal boot because it helps you slide your foot in and out. Yeah, we'll come in for some close-ups in a minute, but just getting on to sizing. This is what I would describe as a country last, which is quite often the way with a Brogue, which means you've got a wider forefoot or wider toe box, and typically it's designed so you can wear a thick sock, so it's better for the countryside, it's better for the winter. I will be wearing these as a sort of a winter boot, and I'll typically be wearing them with denim, although I might try them on with some chinos. And yeah, so for me, wearing a thick sock, perfect, true to size, that's fine. If you're going to wear it with a thinner sock around the workplace as a more formal shoe, I'd suggest you go down half a size. So these are 8s, I'd say my true size is 8. If I was going to wear these for work, wear them with a thinner sock, I'd be going for 7.5, so I'd size down half a size. In terms of care, quality shoes do deserve care. Some boots you'd be just using a conditioner and an oil. For these, because they're a slightly finer leather and they've got a nice polished feel to them, and I really want to keep that shine, I'll just use a simple clear polish, so something like the Sophia. Really, really nice polish, really good shine you get out of that. Bit of a funny smell, but quite a well-respected polish, so I'll be using some of that, and then maybe occasionally a coloured boot cream, but I think if you use too much coloured boot cream, you'll lose some of the definition around the antiquing, which I don't really want to do. But if you end up with fading leather, then a bit of boot cream will bring a bit back to the colour. So aside from this, probably do that, probably should put a bit of polish on every fortnight, once a month will do, and then just basically buff it up with a brush. Keep that polish moving around, keep it shined, and it will look nicer. Give it a little buff every other day when you put them on, that'd be great. So we'll come in for some close-ups, and then we'll show you these on. I'll show you in some denim and a pair of chinos, I think, and then we'll wrap it up. Close-ups. You can see the nice antique leather, so a little bit of contrast around the broguing, around the seams. Really nice full broguing throughout. Toe, heel, and up around the lacing and ankle. Nice amount of brogue detail there, nice big sort of exaggerated brogue pattern, which I really like. Really good quality fine stitching, really consistent throughout. An incredibly neat and tidy triple welt, Goodyear welt there. With a Goodyear welt, basically you can strip off the whole sole and rebuild it. Potentially, if you had a willing cobbler, you could rebuild that with a formal stacked sole or a traditional stacked sole, or you could replace the Vibram. On the bottom there, traditional wedge sole pattern, fairly low sort of imprint, but lots of grip because you've got all this in contact with the ground, and as I said earlier, supporting your arch, take out fatigue, and yeah, incredibly lightweight. Hand waxed laces, nice and thin, good pairing with the boot. Obviously 5 eyelets and a couple of speed hooks to make getting these on and off that little bit easier, with a tab at the back there. Inside, fully leather lined. And a leather padded insole in there. Okay, well that brings us to the end of the video. Lovely boots, really nice, love the style, and I think they're just that nice combination between casual and formal, so you can sort of dress it up or dress it down, and I'll really enjoy wearing these. I'll do a review probably at around about 6 months, show you how they're breaking in, show you how they're looking, so obviously I'll keep them nicely polished. Well, that's what I say now. I always promise myself I'll do that, but I'll show you how they're going at 6 months. And yeah, that's about it. So if you haven't seen my channel before, quality footwear, really love trying out good quality boots, good quality shoes, denim, everyday carry, fountain pens, pen knives, that sort of thing, coffee making kit. I've recently got back into cycling, and I've got a Brompton, and I've got a few gadgets and modifications to do on that. So yeah, check out the channel. If you haven't seen it before, maybe we'll share some common interests. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll put a link below to where you can get these boots. And yeah, I'd love it if you subscribed. And I'll see you for the next video. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.